Well, I just got home from work and we're gonna go hook up the trailer, go get gas, and go hit the trap line. Well, we just got fueled up here. Got a full tank here in the truck. Filled up the gas tank for the four-wheeler. Now I'm gonna meet my cousin here at the farm and we're gonna get the trap liner on. I told him I'll be there at 2:15. Well, it's just a little over 2:30 right now, so he'll get over it. But hopefully we can get ourselves some coons this year. I haven't got as many traps out this year as I'd like. Last year I hit it a lot harder. This year I only did that one trap line down south, but usually I do quite a few trap lines around home here, so we'll see how this one goes. This is the third annual Christmas trap line. Well, it looks like Truman started without me here. There's his four-wheeler. There he is. The one and only.
You're late. We're already getting started.
Getting started without me.
Yep. I got 3 in.
3 of them. Well, we got a whole lot more to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm not waiting around.
Well, that's nice. I left the four-wheeler keys at home, so it looks like I get a run back and Truman gets to keep setting without me, so I'm sure he's gonna love to hear this. Well, we just got back with the four-wheeler key. We're gonna get this thing unloaded and we're gonna go try to find Truman. Well, we're gonna hop on the four-wheeler and go find Truman. He's right up here around this corner. Looks like he set a couple DPs along here. Some pretty good trails. What we usually do is we split off. I'll go out in front of him, set traps, and he'll go past me, start setting traps, and we'll keep going back and forth in front of each other, setting traps. Yep, that'll work. Okay, yeah. Yep. This is usually a good spot right here. We got different trails running in through here, so we're just gonna put it right here is where I usually put one. Coon can't pull straight up on these, so they don't have to be super tight in there because they're pulling off to the side like this, so they'll never really get that out. That right there. Get a little bait in there. I like to get it down around that trigger in there, that way they have to get their hand under there to pull that trigger up. That way they can't just scoop off the top. try to keep my bait as dry as I can. That way when it gets cold at night, it ain't freezing up my triggers and stuff. So put this flag right out here so we can see it when we're checking. All this is Kool-Aid and water. So I put a little right there. It ain't gonna freeze up nothing. And then I like to squirt it around that cup and just squirt a little bit around. That way you can smell it better and find it. I tried this first time last year because we went to a trappers convention and bought some stuff for traps that come in bottles like this. Well, hell, it smelled just like Kool-Aid, so I put 99-cent packet of Kool-Aid in there. It works just as good. Saved me about $10. We'll keep on moving down the road here. We're gonna jump down here by the river and see how this looks. The big old den tree here. This is all just worn down dirt. Yeah, they're always running these rivers, so. Oh yeah, there's some good trails in there. You can see all the coon tracks just in the dirt everywhere. So I'm thinking I might just put me a 1.5 here. Coon traps don't have to be perfect. Coons are not really that picky. What we're gonna do, get a little bait here. This will force them to go all around here, walking around. So here we go, that one's set. This one's a little bent up here, but it'll still catch a coon, hopefully. We're by this big old tree here, a lot of holes in it. Trails going all over. So we're gonna put a DP here. There's another one of those big ass trees over there, and Truman's setting one there. So this should be a good one. Truman's also got a DP up there by that big old fallen down tree. So there is some old beaver sign down in here, just checking that out, but it looks like they haven't been here for a while. This whole edge here is just one solid trail. We've caught a lot of coons here in the past, so we're gonna set another 1.5 here down on this bottom trail here. Should be a good one. We're gonna do a double on this big old den tree. Right here it kind of narrows down, so I'm gonna put a 1.5 there. And down here on this trail, I'm gonna put a DP. So, get my 1.5 out here. That one will work. Good DP. We use two different lures for this one. That way, if for some reason, if they don't like the first one, maybe they'll want to go to the second one. Oop. Gotta do a quick run to the last spot here. I tend to do this every once in a while, but I left my hammer. So there it is. Now we can go set them other traps. This one here, we're using 0 bait. But I mean, there's just an obvious trail here, so if they come through here, they're gonna step right in it. I don't even need to bait. And we'll kind of lay that back over just how it was. And try to make a barrier so they don't go around it. Not that they can't go through that grass, but their first instinct is to go through the clear spot. So there we go. Well, we just got this line of the river trapped here. We got it all set up. Keep on moving down and get as much as we can get out here before it gets dark, and then tomorrow we're gonna set the rest of our traps, hopefully.